A very good morning to all of you and welcome back.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
good morning.
morning, sir.
Shall we start with our session, student? So first what we'll do today is we'll just try to cover up the things regarding our subject. After that we'll be jumping to our event, competition, Eureka, #Eureka at 2022, right? All of you are aware about it. And the good part is we are having more than 100 and see I'm sharing the screen. We are having almost 101 participant, not participant, the audience I would say, registration. Participants may be lesser in number, but to start with is good thing. In fact, we still have time, we can still expect or we can request a student to participate till tomorrow, till 2nd, in fact, day after tomorrow. We can give time till that end. Now what is needed from your end? I'll be coming to that. But let us first of all go to whatever we did in MIS. I'll stop sharing the screen so that just a minute. I'll stop sharing. Okay. So all of you are aware what we have done up till now in MIS. Can somebody just use the keywords and do a recap for me? What are the keywords we have studied up till now in the MIS? Eureka I will be coming afterwards at the end of the session. Yes, Poonam, Sakshi.
So, management information system.
Yes.
Keywords are data, information, knowledge, wisdom.
Right, good. Good, fine. That is what we have studied. We have studied something about data, information, knowledge and wisdom, right? That is what we have studied. What else we have studied? MIS in service. Last time we have taken the keywords of service. What's good, what goes in the service industry, and we have studied the basic definition of MIS, management information system. It's a system which helps in managing the information for what? For the basic keyword was decision making, right? So everything is for decision making. All this data, all this information should come handy to the executives, to the decision makers, to even a transactional processing system where it is more of an operational system. For example, manufacturing. That is what we are going to discuss today. Manufacturing as a system. What sort of keywords or what sort of data is required when it comes to manufacturing, right? Forget about computers. Computers को थोड़ी देर के लिए आप भूल जाइए. What we are going into is the basic of MIS. What exactly is MIS? Who uses it? How they uses it? What are the system? Management information systems. So what are the exact system? Are they really computers oriented or they do involve other system also? That is what we are going to learn. Because many a time we have a misconception when we talk about MIS. MIS is all about computers. Fine, to a certain extent it is true in today's world. But as I have given you example earlier also, MIS is not that it is present nowadays. It's not a modern day gift, right? It's not a modern day invention or innovation. It's been there since times, right? जब से मनुष्य or human being is doing business, right? और trading, earlier it was called as trade. Silk Route trade वगैरह आपने history में पढ़ा होगा कि earlier it was more of a barter trade, right? I'm giving certain goods to another, in exchange I am taking other goods. But still there was MIS. The businessman needed information where to sell the good, how to sell it, what will be the transaction, whether it is going to be an exchange of silver coin or gold coin or copper coin, or whether it's going to be a simple barter system where I take a good and I give service in return. That was also part of barter. Barter was not only giving goods and selling goods and taking goods. It was even for exchange. For example, a goldsmith, right? If he is delivering the service of his expertise, so in return he used to get a few gold coin, right? Maybe it depends on the work, what sort of work he has undertaken. So before that, let us I'll share you one small video which will again further clarify the concept of MIS, right? Just let me know whether you are able to see the video, right? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good, fine. I'll run the video, and just at the end of the video, what I want you to use the keywords which are used in this particular video, because this makes the basic management information system. Now this video is about information system, how it is important, management, how information management is important. System will automatically get developed. System is not a big issue, right? Managing this information is very important. That is what we have learned: data into information, information into knowledge, and then knowledge into wisdom. Wisdom means you are now a decision maker. Now you are the expert. You are the master of that particular subject, or you know that particular process very well, right? So here goes the video.
Information used to equal knowledge. Information was scarce. Ages ago, information used to equal knowledge. Information was scarce and therefore possible to handle. And people able to obtain the information used it as a competitive advantage. But times have changed and things have become more complex. Much more complex. Today, information comes in all shapes and sizes and is increasingly growing more and more unmanageable. Some companies choose to let their information run its own course, something that will eventually lead to death by data. Others stop up, think, and actively choose to start treating their information as a strategic asset. Let's have a look at how information can be turned into an advantage. Here's your typical production line today. Raw materials go in, products come out, and everything runs smoothly until something breaks. And spare parts take weeks to arrive. But here's how it would look if you proactively utilized your information. The data is now collected, analyzed, and used to keep you one step ahead all the time, to the mutual benefit of both your production and your finances. The same goes for your services, marketing, and sales. The customers buying your products are different and have individual needs and preferences. A systematic attention to their feedback would allow you to increase customer loyalty, satisfaction, and boost sales. You see, information management can help you create growth, manage risks, and develop new and innovative products. This is what we refer to as data-driven innovation. So, to sum up, successful information management is not about big IT investments. It's about finding small, focused information use cases where you can directly add business value.
So here is the first video. What have you followed? I'll stop sharing. What are the keywords that we have used? Anybody? See, so it was a very short and simple video, but it is very useful from our subject point of view. What exactly you have followed, which we have already discussed. There is nothing new in that video, but still the graphics and the presentation and the animation is given in a storyline that helps us understand what exactly is information management. I'm not talking about MIS, I'm talking only of information management, and this video was all about that only. So what are the keywords that were used? Did anybody notice the keywords? See, you can use your own language. The keywords, again, you can change it. You can use synonyms also. That will also do. Yes, anybody in the class? क्या समझ में आया वीडियो कि नहीं आया? Shall we play it again? Have you followed it? Yes.
We will get new innovation idea.
Exactly. Innovation is the keyword.
Idea, sir.
Right. It is. You can derive from this information innovative ideas. Right. This is what we have seen in the video. Fine. Good. Excellent. First keyword is innovation. Innovative driven products. That is what they have used. What are the others? It is all because of this information. You can utilize it properly. Yes, Mahesh.
Sir, how information is used to our advantages?
Fine, I'll take it. Fine. There was one word called as. There was one keyword called as date by what? Date by what? If you are not able. Yes, Sweta. If the organization is not able to utilize the information properly, if they are overloaded with the information, then what will happen? There was a keyword for that. Do you want me? Yes. Akash?
सर समझ में नहीं आया थोड़ा बराबर.
अच्छा मैं वापस प्ले करता हूँ hardly 3. Now just note down the important keywords. You can put it on your paper also if you are having paper and pen handy with you, right? I'll try to play it again because it's a very useful video, right? Just note down because see, MB is all about using the right terminology, using the right word at the right place, right? Just a moment. Now be ready with your pen and paper so that you can note down the keywords. And I want an explanation for that, okay?
Ages ago, information used to equal knowledge. Information was scarce and therefore possible to handle. And people able to obtain the information used it as a competitive advantage. But times have changed and things have become more complex. Much more complex. Today, information comes in all shapes and sizes and is increasingly growing more and more unmanageable. Some companies choose to let their information run its own course, something that will eventually lead to death by data.
Sir, screen share nahi.
Just a minute.
Sir, screen is not visible, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Sorry. I'll try to do it again. Just a minute. Now just let me know whether it is visible.
No, sir.
Just a minute. Now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll try to play it again. Okay. Just note down the keywords. That is what I want for discussion. Okay.
Ages ago, information used to equal knowledge. Information was scarce and therefore possible to handle. And people able to obtain the information used it as a competitive advantage. But times have changed and things have become more complex. Much more complex. Today, information comes in all shapes and sizes and is increasingly growing more and more unmanageable. Some companies choose to let their information run its own course, something that will eventually lead to death by data. Others stop up, think, and actively choose to start treating their information as a strategic asset. Let's have a look at how information can be turned into an advantage. Here's your typical production line today. Raw materials go in, products come out, and everything runs smoothly until something breaks. And spare parts take weeks to arrive. But here is how it would look if you proactively utilized your information. The data is now collected, analyzed, and used to keep you one step ahead all the time, to the mutual benefit of both your production and your finances. The same goes for your services, marketing and sales. The customers buying your products are different and have individual needs and preferences. A systematic attention to their feedback would allow you to increase customer loyalty, satisfaction, and boost sales. You see, information management can help you create growth, manage risks, and develop new and innovative products. This is what we refer to as data-driven innovation. So, to sum up, successful information management is not about big IT investments. It's about finding small, focused information use cases where you can directly add business value. Clayton has created value in over 1,000 information management projects globally since 1999. Avoid death by data and start making data-driven innovation today. Visit us at www.clayton.net.
Yeah, that was all about the video. I hope all of you have seen it minutely now. I'm just going to stop the presentation. Yes, now tell me the keywords that are involved. What are the keywords?
Create growth, manage risk, and develop innovation.
By innovative product, we have already taken it, right? It is through information. You can have data-driven innovative products. What else? Didn't you note it down? The importance, see, all the keywords were given in bold. If you have noticed in the video, all the keywords.
It's death by data.
Death by data, exactly. That was my earlier question. And now what does it mean? Death by data. What is the another synonym for it?
So more complex, time change.
Yeah, mismanagement of information, simple as that, right? If you are not able to tackle the complex information and if you are not able to use it correctly for decision making, then that is something where you get fumbled, you get confused what to do with so much of data, and that is nothing but death by data, right? Data से ही मौत हो जाती है कि you are not able to tackle all those gallons and gallons of information, right? It's there everywhere, but how to process it? That is what MIS talks about, right? Processing of data. The first thing is data and processing it to become an information. That is what we have learned up till now, right? What are the other keywords?
Successful information management.
Fine, I'll take it. Nunal, good, fine. What else?
Loyalty and satisfaction.
See, my question will make the thing simple for you. Where was this information? That particular guy in the video, right? It was animated guy, but that particular person, he was using that information for what? What was he producing? And what was he earning out of it? Rushali?
Create growth.
Growth for the organization, right? Simple. Where growth means it includes generating revenue and ultimately profit. It is profit which is going to help the organization to keep on functioning. If company goes in loss, then definitely you have to shut down somewhere down the other. You cannot run an organization in losses for a longer period of time, right? Maybe you can sustain losses for a shorter duration, but somehow you have to use this information or the data, right? Data driven world. This is complex was again one of the keyword that was used. What else was used? See, this information management was used for what? Manufacturing, services. That is again one of the keywords: services, marketing, and sales.
Sales.
Right? Are you able to recall it? This was the keyword that was used. Apart from manufacturing, see, the video was concerned about manufacturing. It was shown that they are manufacturing what? Some sort of this thing, fruit beverages, right? Strawberry and other beverages, right? So it was a more of a manufacturing unit, but similar type of data is also helpful in service industry. That is what we have discussed last time. It is also helpful for marketing and sales, right? So have you followed the basic the storyline behind the video? What exactly the video want to tell you? Have you followed that? Yes. But anyway, let us take another look. I'll going to show you another video. Now here you need to be very minute in your observation. Okay. This is one more video on what is MIS. See, I'm just taking it to the basic again, right? So I want you to note down the keywords. That is what is important. Okay. Just a minute. I'm going to share it again. And one more video I'm going to show on what exactly is MIS, so that all your doubt gets clear. See, in earlier video there was something about that MIS is, this information management is not IT driven, right? That was again one of the keyword in earlier video. It was said that information management is not all about IT. If you have noticed it properly, जो मैं बोलते आ रहा हूँ कि this MIS is not all about computers. Computers is just one of its component, one of its part. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Management Information Systems is an integrated system that helps management with all the information needed to run their business effectively and efficiently. The core aim is to make raw data into useful information that helps in managerial decision making. That being said, the functions of MIS are data capturing, data storage, data processing, data and information distribution, prediction or forecasting, planning, and control. Data capturing is the process of gathering data from various sources. This includes customer touchpoints like stores and e-commerce sites, mobile shopping, self-checkout, etc. It can also come from output of one or more systems like sales, finance, market analysis, operations, etc. and from digital and social media sites. All data collected is stored in a database or in data files. The data can be stored on various storage media like hard drives, DVDs, etc. Cloud-based applications store data on virtual servers. Converting raw data into meaningful information is what experts call data processing. Data processing is an important function of MIS as information is the core necessity for achieving competitive advantage. Giving the right information to the right person at the right time is termed as information distribution. The information could be in the form of a report, an image, a message, file, a video, or even audio. To facilitate comparison, information is presented in the form of charts, tables, or graphs. With the help of modern arithmetic, statistics, or simulation, MIS can predict business trends using historical data as a base. Reports are generated based on the company's needs to help management plan in advance, enabling each functional department to work efficiently. MIS helps in tracking operations against organizational plans. The deviation between operations and organizational plan is analyzed for exercising control. As you can see, MIS has many different functions that enable management to function effectively and efficiently.
Yeah. Again, one keyword which was used in earlier video also. Competitive advantage. If you are able to recall the earlier video and this video also, one very common word which is used in all management programs is competitive advantage. Can somebody explain me what is competitive advantage? See, it is self-explanatory. Competitive advantage. What can that be? In both the videos, this keyword was used. Competitive advantage. What is that? See, you can make a wild guess also. Even if you go wrong, doesn't matter. You need not be 100% perfect. I do not expect that. If you know this word, nothing like that. Because as a management student, all these keywords you should be thorough with. भले पेपर में आपको 2% कम मिल गया तो चलेगा, but you should be thorough with all the terminology. You should be able to use this word at appropriate place. You should be able to place them in a sentence at an appropriate place and appropriate timing. That is important. For you to look like a management student. What is competitive advantage? Which has something to do with MIS. That's why I'm asking this question.
Sir, produce goods.
Competitive advantage, right? What can that be? Fine, it is related to goods and services, but obvious, right? Company either manufacture goods or they manufacture services or an idea. That is what goes in a product. Product in itself can be a goods, like physical good, like a mobile table, automobile, right? It can be your white goods like refrigerator. It can be FMCG good like soap, shampoo, or whatnot, chocolate, biscuits, all sort of thing. And it can be services. For example, if you are commuting by airline, air travel, that is part of service, right? So I hope you know the difference between goods, service and idea. Idea can be something you can correlate with cryptocurrency. It's not a good, it's not even a service. It is just an idea being promoted, floated. Something which is similar to MLM, not exactly similar. Multi-level marketing is an idea that I've become a member, and below me, I try to make 3 or 4 members, whatever is being the target, and further on that chain goes on increasing. And likewise, you have what that idea being spread to so many people. So product necessarily has good services, but what is competitive advantage? Let us take it from the organization point of view. What is competitive advantage?
It's like a competitive advantage actually allow the
Yes, sir.
company to produce goods and services better and more cheap than their rivals.
Exactly, rivals. You have used the right word. Competitive means the competitors, right? You should have your services or goods in better condition, at better pricing, better quality. All 7 P's. I hope all of you know those 7 P's, right? Product, price, place, promotion, process, people, and physical evidence. So if you have all these 7 P's are excellent. If I'm talking about service or if I'm talking about goods, if your product, promotion, place, and price are good, excellent compared to your rival. Simran has used the right word, rival, or another word in our common terminology is competitors, right? 5 C's के बारे में बात करते हैं अपन यहाँ. Competitor is one of the major C, customer, competitors, right? So competitive advantage is nothing. Advantage means क्या? मुझे एक फायदा हो रहा है. Competitive means I am having certain edge or I am having advantage over my competitors. In what terms? In terms of maybe product quality, in terms of pricing, in terms of promotion. I am good at promoting. I know how to promote. I have to use social media properly so that it reaches out to the target audience. And my goods are available, my services are available everywhere. That is place. So if I am having expertise in this 4, when I am talking about goods, it says that you are having a competitive advantage over whom? Over the rivals, right? Over whoever the players are there in market. Talking about mobile, for example, you have what? Can you name few of the brands? Like Apple is one. What can be another brand? Samsung, Oppo, OnePlus. Yeah, OnePlus is favorite nowadays, right? With most of you, I suppose. OnePlus, what exactly? और कौन से brands हैं?
Xiaomi, sir.
Xiaomi, okay, fine. Now, I'll make this word very simple for you. Competitive advantage. What is the competitive advantage Apple is having over other brands? Can you name a single attribute, single characteristics? Operating system? Is a competitive advantage or is it a disadvantage? See, the opinion may vary, but that is a competitive advantage. That is what they are saying, that we are unique, right? We use our own they use their own software sort of thing. I'm not very much aware because I have not used Apple, but they have a competitive advantage that they sell to only elite class. Their product are priced at such and such level. They won't be selling below it. They won't be lowering down on the price. In fact, they keep on increasing. They introduce new product and they price it differently, altogether different from their competitors. That is nothing but a competitive advantage. Even it may come as a disadvantage because they are priced at a premium, right? Which not everybody can afford it, right? A middleman or even upper middle class person might think twice before purchasing an apple, right? It can be for a special occasion, or it is meant for elite people. It is a status symbol sort of thing. What is the competitive advantage? What are the other brands? Samsung. Let us take a Samsung. Does Samsung have any competitive advantage or its competitors? See, competitors need not be an immediate leader, right? You need not be competing with the leader. You may be competing around the player near you, right? In your range. So what advantage does Samsung have? Likewise, I want the examples. What was the other brand name you said? Oppo, and that was what? Note me, nahi. What was the other brand?
Poco.
OnePlus.
OnePlus, exactly. So what OnePlus have competitive advantage? They do have anything in terms of pricing, product, or in terms of promotion, in terms of availability, in terms of services, that is process. Do it have competitive advantage? Anybody who is using this OnePlus?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes,
You are using it. Okay. So why did you went for it? What did you see in it? क्या आपको अच्छा लगा? That is nothing but a competitive advantage. Whatever customer getting a feel like this is good, this is better than the other, obviously that is a competitive advantage for the company because they are encashing on certain attributes. As I said, it can be price, it can be the product itself, it can be the availability also. Like it is available very easily. The access is good, right? Service part is good. Lot of service stations are there in case something goes wrong. So what did you see?
Security maybe.
Security. Okay, fine.
Privacy.
So did you got the meaning of this word? Competitive advantage. It can come through anything, right? It can come through any of the attributes of the product, or because of the branding of the company, goodwill that is established in the market. So the competitive advantage can come from anywhere, and that is what MIS talks about. MIS says that it's going to create competitive advantage through how decision making again was a key word, right? How to take good decision, quick decision, efficient decision. So MIS comes handy when talking about all these sort of 7 P's, right? 7 P's mean how you are going to excel compared to the competitors who are present. And see, for all the products there are competitors, right? Very few products are there which are monopolistic in nature, which do not have competition, but they themselves have not become monopolistic, which is because of the characteristics, because of the services they are providing. Fevicol is a good example, then Asian Paint is a good example. Even though the product is very simple, but till date they are almost for 50 years they are the market leader. Nobody till date is able to break their competitive advantage. Now they have their own unique competitive advantage. When we talk about Fevicol, they have targeted carpenters, architects, and all these people who are the decision maker in purchasing this product. Same thing goes with Asian Paints. They have created a niche for themselves. They have created themselves as a brand, right? So they have a different competitive advantage when it comes to selling their product as compared to the competitors. So this is a very, very important word. You have to always remember this. Competitive advantage or competitive edge भी बोलते हैं उसको, EDGE. Competitive edge. That means you have something extra. It can be in terms of pricing, lower pricing, better quality of product, right? Extra quality, or it can be in terms of promotion, as I said. Promotion again comes in 6 forms, which you must have studied in marketing. It comes as a sales promotion, then direct marketing, personal selling, then publicity and PR, that is public relation, and digital marketing. So these are the 7 promotion mix, and marketing mix are these 7 P's. All of you follow me what I am saying up till now? Because see, unless until your fundamentals are clear, you are not going to follow this subject, and this subject is very, very interesting. It is not at all technical in nature. Do you agree with me or not? By this discussion, are you agree? Do you, all of you agree with me, or somebody would like to differ? Yes. All of you following me? What I am saying up till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Any doubt? Any doubt? Any query? Because see, I am going to touch upon the basic fundamental. If you follow this, then understanding the subject is going to be very very easy. It's not at all difficult. ये keywords ध्यान में रखना है, जैसे decision making, competitive advantage, innovative products, right? All these 7 P's. These are all keywords. Promotion mix में कौन से keywords हैं? So if you remember this, recall this, then doing MBA itself is going to be very easy. It's going to be fun for you. And using this word at appropriate place and time is again very important. That will showcase you as a good management student. Otherwise general wording जो है वो तो हर कोई common man भी use कर लेता है. All of you are getting me what I'm saying? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have.
Yes, Payal. Yes. Go ahead.
सर जैसे अभी हमने डिस्कस किया कि MIS हमारा मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम से बिलोंग करता है, आपने जो भी टर्म्स हमें बताई, जो की वर्ड्स है, डिसीजन मेकिंग, डाटा कैप्चरिंग, ये सारी चीजें अपने सारे सेक्टर में एप्लीकेबल रहती है.
Yes, exactly. See.
लाइक जैसे अभी हमने डिस्कस किया कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज, तो ये सिमिलरली जैसे मैं होटल इंडस्ट्री से हूँ, सो इट एप्लीकेबल ऑन मी आल्सो नो, कि हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पे भी
कौन सी इंडस्ट्री आपकी, which industry you belong?
और सर मैं होटल अशोक में जॉब करती हूँ.
That you totally right. Yeah, in fact, see, yours is more vulnerable to all these things. MIS vulnerable means आपको सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरत रहती है. Manufacturing को maybe they do not need that much of data as compared to industry like hotel, because you are purely into service industry, right? You are not producing any goods. You are servicing your clients, right? Your customers, the people who are going to come and eat at your restaurant, or maybe who are going to take a lodging, right? Or boarding, right? So service industry, you need plenty of data to track down, and you need competitive advantage. You need to have CRM also, customer relationship management, which is again very important component of MIS. If you are not able to correlate yourself with the customer, if they are not going to feel cozy, comfortable, and if they are not able to recall your brand name, you might be losing your customers, right? So how you are going to build a CRM? Maybe you have their date of birth, because once they book a hotel or a room, then probably you need plenty of details like Aadhaar card, which includes date of birth. So most of the hotel, what they do at the time of the birthday, date of the birth date, they usually send a message ki happy birthday, right? Sort of, that is a sort of CRM, maintaining healthy customer relationship, right? You will be communicating through email to all this customer, any sales discount, right? Any scheme that you have come out with. Like it can be membership scheme, it can be festival discount, it can be off-season discount, plenty of offers which your organization Ashoka is going to make. You are going to communicate with the loyal customers, with the customers who are coming again and again to you, so that you do not want to lose out with the present customer. You have through CRM only you are going to keep them intact, right? So that they do not go away anywhere else. They are there with you because of what? Maybe you are on a higher pricing rate, but if you are providing good services, they will stick to you, right? So it is needed everywhere. Payal, it's not that, see, anywhere, any organization which is producing goods or services or idea, it is even for something like NGO. आप बोलोगे NGO क्या produce करता है? Even NGO will need MIS. How? Because they are in the part of service. They are into service industry. They are servicing the society. Maybe their objective is not profit making or revenue making. That is not the sole objective or the primary objective. Maybe their objective, first intention is to serve the stakeholders or the community. See, NGOs comes in various different forms. Some NGO will come to help the rural population. Some will say, fine, will take care of the huts which are built around across cities, झोपड़पट्टी जो बोलते हैं, or will take care of people who need education, right? Or orphans, for example, orphans जिनके parents नहीं है. So NGOs primary objective may differ, but their basic purpose is to serve somebody, right? So this particular MIS or whatever keywords we are using, it is not that it is needed only in manufacturing. It is needed everywhere. Even for a institution like education, it is needed there also. Because institute need to maintain data of what? Of students, of the staff, right? Of the parents. They need to, at least the primary concern is student of the data, right? So that the institute is able to serve the student properly. The purpose can be manifold. It will not be only one objective. It can be n numbers of objective of maintaining the data. Data are required by government also many a time. कि आप बताइए आपके यहाँ पे कितने admissions हुए, how many students belongs to which stream, how many are from BCom, how many from engineering, how many from BSc. So the purpose of storing this information may vary from stakeholder to stakeholder. A certain stakeholder might require it for some other purpose, whereas as an institution I might require it for some other purpose, like maintaining attendance, right? If I want to take your attendance or maintain your attendance, I should have the data of how many students have enrolled, right? What are their first name, what are their last name and middle name, so that I can maintain the attendance. For grading you, for marking you, that data is required. Without that data, we cannot move further, right? So that is the relevance, importance and significance of data. Data, as I said, we have already discussed, data is nothing but information only. Once it is processed in a proper perspective, it becomes information, and information always comes handy to take decision. Simple as that. And it is needed everywhere, no matter if it is hotel industry or even if it's a tapri sort of thing. Chai wala bhi ek diary maintain karta hai. That is his form of MIS, right? Managing inform, कितने लोगों ने क्रेडिट पे माल उठाया है, कितने लोगों ने उधार लिया है, right? How much shall he allow as a credit? एक महीना रखूँ, 2 महीना रखूँ. He'll be maintaining something. Maybe he don't have computers nowadays. Many of we people are using mobile phone because it is coming very handy. But they'll have a small diary maintained. That is nothing but their MIS, right? They are managing the information. And what is the system? System is a small diary where they note down your name and they put down if they are giving something to you on credit, like मैं चाय पीने जा रहा हूँ टपरी पे. They are also following MIS. See, that's why I said MIS is not at all a rocket science. It is not at all technical. If I am maintaining something on a small diary and if it is having the data of my customers, who I am, maybe he'll write it in short, Mukul Burgate, Dhanvate National College, so that he is able to recall. And how much tea I have taken, because see, many times when guests come to me, I just simply order tea. I do not pay from my pocket. I usually see to it that I pay after 15 months or maybe 1 month's time, because that comes very handy for me and even for him also, because he get a loyal customer. He knows that every time I am going to go to him. So that is nothing but an good example of MIS, maintaining a diary of the customer, right? But in the professional organization, but in the corporate world, things get more complex, more complicated. So you need all the system, cloud-based computing. The server goes short. आप server पे कितना invest करोगे? How much you are going to invest? So many a time, like AWS is there, Amazon Web Services. Plenty of web services are coming, are there, who will offer you their space, server space for certain rent or on lease also. So that you need not be worried about of maintaining your own servers, right? Data कहाँ store किया जाए, who will take care of it, who will take care of the security and all those things. AWS is an excellent example which is taking care of almost 70% of the cloud-based computing on this globe, including US military. Most of the professional organizations like Wipro and whatnot, they are their clientele. So that is coming very handy, and that is nothing but again a part of MIS. All of you following the example which I am telling you? So I think this is all for today. Let us go to our event, Eureka, #Eureka at 2022. Let me share you the registration detail. Is the thing clear up till now? Whatever I have shared, whatever we talked?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Payal, you have any further doubt like this? See, you can come out
No,
with
sir.
हाँ ये छोटे छोटे आप पूछिए queries so that nothing is left unanswered. No doubt should be there with you. Okay. I am going to share the screen for yeah. This is can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
How much
sir.
is the registration? How much are the responses? Hello. हाँ सुनिए हाँ सुनिए बिल्कुल ओके गुड इतना अभी उनको भी बात करना बिकॉज इज गुड इन फाइनेंस के लिए देखिए ओके 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 ही जस्ट गिव पॉइंट yes, how much is the registration? 101, right? We want more, and if possible, I want few of you to come to college tomorrow so that we can discuss in person. Okay, I want this to go at least to see we can keep the registration open till 3rd. 4th we are having the event. कोई भी participate करना चाहता है, we can extend it till 3rd. Okay. Any doubt in this event? These are the registration. I have shared the registration detail on the WhatsApp also. Just take a look at it. I have shared the Excel sheet. Do you want to contribute something more for this event? And see, we are having a chief guest from Lemon Ideas, which is one of the good organization who are into startups in Nagpur. They are located in Mian. One executives of their one of their who just a minute. I'll tell you the name also. Yeah, it is Ashwin Kumar is going to be the chief guest for the function on 4th at 11 a.m. Okay. If you have somebody in your mind whom we can invite, just let me know about it. Right? कोई अच्छा कोई dignitary होगा. Lemon Idea is one of the leading organization who are into startup, who support these innovations and who supports the startups. If you have an idea, you can get associated with them. He'll be discussing about his organization on that day because our theme is startups, right? Case study based related to startups. And I want to see those who are interested can still participate. Not as an audience, you can convert yourself as a participant. So that this will give you an exposure, this will give you a platform. This Lemon Idea team will be observing you. Possibilities that if you are good, they might take you, they might support you with your idea, they might give you funding also. That is the good part of it. It's not only the competition, you might get certain funding also. So this is how you are supposed to market our competition. I want more registration too. And if you have any lead on sponsorship, just tell me about it. You can talk to me, you can talk to Babulkar sir or Aditya madam. Am I clear about all these things? Yes? Any doubt in this? You have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any suggestion, further idea to make this event more successful? Because 101 registration, I won't count it as a success, but it is not going to be a flop now. We have participants from Katol, Shegaon, Varda, Aurangabad, and places around us, right? From Ambedkar College, from NIT College, which is Engineering College located on Katol Road. So we have participants from across, but that is not that successful which I wanted it to be. I wanted at least 250 registration, and still we have time, 3-4 days to go. If you keep on marketing it, is the concept clear? किसी ने पूछता है कि tell me what is exactly is this hashtag Eureka at 2022? Can you explain the event properly? Any doubt in this? What is the prize amount? How I am supposed to present? Who are going to be the judges? Who is going to be the chief guest? Right? How we will be judged on all this thing? Is the concept clear? Yes. Fine, then I suppose that you have followed everything. I'll end the meeting for today. In case you have anything, you can WhatsApp me personally also. One student, he met me on Saturday. I am not able to recall his name. He was having one sponsor. Is he there right now? One student from first year. He was having a sponsorship from a organization which are into uniform making, uniform for schools and colleges. Is he present? Fine then, just let me know if you have anything. Thank you all of you, and good day. Bye bye, take care. सुनील गुड आफ्टरनून. गुड आफ्टरनून. मी म्हटलं ते मॅडमचा कॉल होता आत्ता. मी तुला नंबर शेअर केला आहे तिचा. तिला अर्जंट रिक्वायरमेंट आहे इंटरनॅशनल बिझनेस मॅनेजमेंटचं आणि फायनान्शियल मॅनेजमेंटचं. आत्ताच बोलून घे आणि मला टायमिंग स्लॉट वगैरे